Are you struggling with chin hairs? You know, those pesky hairs that just pop up as if out of nowhere? Maybe you've been struggling with it since your teens, or maybe it's new. Maybe you're in your menopause, maybe you're perimenopause. That means before menopause. Maybe you just gave birth and started to see that peach fuzz, there's a strand or two that isn't so peach anymore, and it's becoming a problem. Now, this does affect your self-esteem. I remember what it feels like. I have struggled with chin hair since I was 16, and I just didn't want people coming up close. And sometimes I'd get to a place and realize that I hadn't tweezed or hadn't removed it and just feel this shame, this embarrassment, and I don't want that for you. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you 5 foods you can start eating today and see results. At the end, I'm going to give you a bonus food item that you need to remove from your diet today because it is causing a mess. All right, so let's hop into these 5 foods. The very first one is going to be chia seeds. Have you heard of chia seeds? You've probably seen them online. They're these little round seeds. They're grayish sometimes with patterns, with white patterns on them. Very small. And chia seeds are very high in a good kind of fat called the omega fat group. Chia seeds can be added to your baked goods, like when you make banana bread, or if you make granola, or even if you're making pancakes, you can add chia seeds in there. You can also make chia pudding, which is a very popular dish. People love to make chia pudding because you can flavor it any kind of way and enjoy it. Another thing you can do with chia seeds is you can crush them fresh when you need them and add them to your oatmeal or your cereals and enjoy the benefits of chia seeds. What do chia seeds do? Part of their job is they have these compounds that can help you lower androgen hormones. Ah, that word came up. Hormones. What are hormones? They're simply your body's messengers. They're chemical messengers that tell your body what to do. And if you're struggling from chin hair, I can guess that you probably also have this belly that you're so confused about. It's just puffy and it's pudgy and you can't get rid of it. Even when the rest of your body seems toned, it's so big. And if you're a mom, it's bigger than after you gave birth. And you're just like, this doesn't make any sense. Another thing you might be struggling from is thinning hair. You know, high androgen levels. Androgens are the male hormones like testosterone. High levels of that can cause your hair to start thinning, kind of like men when they're balding, right? It can cause thinning hair for women. Another thing that you might be seeing happening in your body is you might just not have your natural, normal odor. You might be smelling different. You're like, what is going on? Why do I have all these symptoms going on? And brittle nails. I mean, there's so many things, but chia seeds can help you. They can help you reduce your testosterone. Another thing you should be eating is broccoli. Now, I said broccoli, but I mean all the cruciferous vegetables. So we're going to say cruciferous. What are cruciferous vegetables? All your cabbages, cauliflowers, broccoli, like, you know, those tough vegetables. I say tough, but not all of them are tough, you know, but they are tough in terms of weather. They can withstand the cold, and some of them can overwinter in your garden. You can eat broccoli leaves. They're so delicious as greens and so nutritious. Broccoli and that family of vegetables also will help you not only reduce the androgen hormones, but increase your female hormones to bring you balance. Let's go on to the third thing that you can eat to reduce your chin hairs. Avocados. Why avocados? Well, because they're very high in fats. Of course, there are other things too, like you can have olives and coconut oil and different kinds of natural oil sources, including other nuts and seeds other than chia. I know I mentioned chia, but you can eat flax, walnuts, pecans, sunflower seeds. They have great fats, great proteins, almonds, and they will help you start to see your hormones come back into balance. Avocados for fats. The next thing we're going to talk about, we're on to number 4. I'm going fast, aren't I? Number 4, we're going to talk about lentils. Why lentils? Lentils are very high in fiber, but they're also nutritious in other ways. Now, why we're interested in the fiber content of your lentils is because they feed your gut bacteria. Your gut bacteria will eat the fiber from lentils and other grains. By the way, only plant-based foods have fiber. There is no fiber. Not even the fibrous meat. Nope. There is no fiber in any animal product. So your plant-based foods, I'm not 100% plant-based, but I will tell you, you need to eat more plants in your diet. Like way more. At least triple the amounts. All right? We're going back, guys. We're going back to the way our great-grandparents used to eat. You know that little piece of meat for the tasty part of the meal? Yep, while eating plants. Why? Because look at us. We're struggling. We're suffering. You know, our society, the health in our society is so low. It's so low, and we can turn it around. We need to go back to eating more plants. Plants, not fake meats and, all these other things. Just the plants themselves. So lentils, barley, amaranth, other grains that you can find in your local store. Make sure it's non-GMO, okay? Make sure it's non-GMO. All right, so we've got lentils. And the last thing we're going to talk about eating to get rid of your chin hair. Oh, right, I didn't finish. Did I finish? So with the lentils, your gut bacteria eats it and they produce this hormone called GLP-1. GLP-1 is it is the thing that weight loss drugs try to mimic. So it is like this super sauce thing that helps your body lose weight, but it's also a hormone. And it'll also help your insulin levels stabilize when you eat more plant-based. So lentils and other legumes and beans and all this kind of stuff. I know lentils is easy for people. Excuse me. Because they are super cheap and you can add them to about any dish I can think of. You can add them in there. They won't disrupt the taste too much. So lentils, throw that into your food. The last thing we're going to talk about eating to help you get rid of your chin hair is going to be a touchy one here. I'm just telling you. Somebody is going to say no. Soy products. Ha, I told you. Or I should say soy. The reason I say products is because you can replace some of the things that you eat with soy. I don't mean like super processed soy. No, 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 no. And I don't mean the problematic soy. Soy can be a problem. GMO soy that is not organic is a problem. Just pause for a second. Think about cultures that eat a lot of soy. Asian cultures. Do they have nearly as much cancer as we do in their women? No, they eat a ton of soy. And do they have as much health challenges, hormonal imbalances as we do? No. Do they have nearly as much obesity and weight issues that we do? No. So what is this soy lie that we've been fed for way too long? Soy has like estrogen-like compounds that actually help women in their hormones, balance them. But soy is also one of those plants that is grown sometimes, most times in those big fields, genetically modified, and they put a ton of that Roundup stuff on it so that the leaves dry up fast and they can harvest it. So it becomes a problem. So if you are going to eat soy, make sure it is organic and non-GMO. Both. Both. And you can enjoy soy products and get your body coming together. Well, this is the part where I'm going to tell you the one thing you can take out of your diet. I mean, there's a lot of things probably, but one of the main ones is coffee. I am just so mind blown about the kind of industry that coffee has run in our lives. You probably know that inside, deep inside in your gut, you've got this gut feeling that coffee is not doing the best for me, because whenever you're off, you feel like you're off of a drug. It is a mild drug. It's a mental stimulant, it's a neurostimulant, which means it stimulates your brain to do what? To produce cortisol, the stress hormone. Cortisol equals weight gain, sticky weight, throws off your testosterone, throws off your insulin, chin hairs, diabetes, pre-diabetes, heart issues. Listen, it is so bad. It is so bad. And all it is someone making money off of it. I'm not making any money telling you to get off of coffee, but the person serving it to you. It is a $363 billion with a B dollar industry in the United States alone. That's coffee. They're crazy. They got us addicted as moms because we were tired and, we just want to be energetic for our kids. So there's a solution that came up and, we went with it. But it's time we just let's see. And if I can do it, you can do it. I have 5 children and I don't drink a lick of coffee. And I'm energetic. And I play with my children. I'm a homeschooling mom of 5. And a gardening and a homesteading. So many things, And part of coffee is that it traps us in this cycle where when we're not on coffee, we just feel so paralyzed. Your just moods are low and just I can't even function. Why? Because your body gets addicted to it. And then because your coffee is stimulating cortisol in your body, you get adrenal fatigue, where your adrenals, the glands that make hormones, are just tired. So now your hormones are all out of whack, ending in chin hair. That's it. I've told you some of the things you can do to help your chin hair. If you want to do something more permanent and you want to get rid of what's already there before or while you take care of the ones that will be coming if you don't take care of it, check out my other video where I share with you the permanent way, the only permanent way to get rid of your chin hair. My name is Annie. Thank you for joining me in this video, and I will see you another time. Bye.